Good morning. How are you today? It has been a hot minute since there's been a video on this channel. So we're going to get into all that. We're going to talk about everything, all the changes that are kind of coming up, what I've been feeling through. I have been really doing some soul searching and I want to talk about it today. All the things. But first, I need to make my tea over yonder. We're down in Florida, just so everybody knows. We are in Florida at this current time. It was a very busy fall, like late summer leading into fall. And I've had some opportunity to kind of sit and just think about life and where I want to go and what I want to do and my purpose and so much of these things that, I've been questioning along the way. And I'm really happy where things are going. And yeah, I've taken some time to think about what I really want. I'm actually going to be making some Fiesta tea. My amazing friend Paula sent me this little tea. So we're going to try it out. We had like a really pig out Thanksgiving, so my body just needs a little bit of a detox. Have you ever had that where you just kind of have not been good to your body or as good as you could be, and you just need a little bit of a reset? Get Mr. T Bottoms going. All right. Mr. T Bottoms, you fill this little, I'll leave a link below, but you fill this little guy up with tea, loose leaf tea, and then he sits in your cup like he's in a little hot tub. Yeah, my friend Robin sent him to me. How cute. I just love this little cup. Get my fuzzy slippers off. We've got Harold P. Tea Bottoms here, and I think we're ready. I had said I've done a lot of soul searching and thinking about like what I want to do with my life. And in the next few days, I'm going to be making a really big announcement about my life purpose and where I am called to go. And I'm really excited about it. I haven't been this excited about something in a very long time, and I just feel so called to do it. So I'm excited to share that with you in a couple of days. But bringing it back to the here and now, these videos that I make after I've kind of sat and done a lot of my soul searching, and we'll get into how I got to this in a sec, but these videos, I want them to be kind of a transformation video. You are going to come over, we're going to brew some tea, we're going to sit down. I am going to put my makeup on while you and I chat. I'm going to start in my pajamas. As we're going through this, we're going to chat about life or something big that may have happened in my week or what I've learned or something that's happening in the world that I feel like we need to talk about. And then after we kind of wrap that up at the end of the video, I'm going to dopamine dress and show you the outfit that I pick out in this video. I really love showing the transformation of not only the physical, but the mental aspect of it and what problems arose and what I was healing through. And you may feel the same, just in a different kind of way in your life. And so I want to share these life lessons and growing down the road stories and all of that because I want you to feel less alone in your life, less isolated, less the only one affected by struggle and hurt and blame and shame and criticism. I want to share in life with you. So with that being said, ooh, this fruit punch is good. Like it's not like super fruity, but it's got just a subtle taste to it. Ooh. I like that, especially with my oat milk in there. All right, so now let's get the makeup on. Okay, so many of you know that we were in Michigan for quite a long time. The reason why we went to Michigan initially is to go to Schoolie UP, which happened back in August. And then we were there for the beet harvest. But in between Schoolie UP and starting the beet harvest, I got my explant done, where I got my implants removed. This is just my face cream that I put on. It comes from Albuquerque. A lady makes it, and it's completely natural. She doesn't sell it online. She only goes to farmers markets. So whenever we're back in our area, I always stock up. I got my explant done in Michigan, and I think I'm going to make a 3-month update video soon, because literally it was almost 3 months ago, and I kind of want to share a lot of what has been going on in my life since then. So we are in Bay City, Michigan. I'm a campground host, and Kyle is working as a lead for the sugar beet harvest. And this meant he would be working for about 6 weeks, Monday through Friday, 12 hours a day. So that kind of changed our dynamic greatly, because I took over everything going on in the bus, solely homeschooling the kids, doing grocery shopping, laundry, cooking, cleaning. Anything that was going on in the bus, I had to do it. Plus, I had my duties of the campground host going on. I needed to take a pause from something, because I could not do it all. Like, there's no way that I could have done trying to make my videos, trying to be creative, plus doing all the things. So single parents and stay-at-home parents, hats off to you, because you're absolutely phenomenal for what you do. That being said, it was okay. We knew that this was what we signed up for. We knew that it was going to be tough. It wasn't going to be a cakewalk. Kyle's working 12 hours a day on his feet all day, every day, and that's exhausting. So we were both super tired and exhausted. That left really little time for me to be able to find creativity, to find the spark to be creative. And I needed to put everything, like, genuinely being on pause, because my family needed me. Like, my focus had to turn to my family and what was best for us. And I didn't have the capacity to be able to think about making videos or doing live streams or anything like that. But what I did do was a lot of soul searching. Like, I kind of sat with what I wanted my videos to do, my videos to feel, my videos to be. And the announcement that I have coming in a couple days is the culmination of so much of that sitting and thinking and just kind of pausing when I knew that I needed to rest. Because I wouldn't have time, or I wouldn't have the space or the ability to create, to be creative. It just wasn't going to happen. So that needed to kind of be on pause. About 3 or 4 weeks ago, I started making these short form videos, really just for the Cantha Bay Besties group, showing like how I style an outfit. And like, I really, really loved making these videos. Like, it's something that I was like, oh, I enjoy doing this. And so it's just kind of effortless, right? And so what I noticed was that it was helping ladies on the Besties page really learn how to style their clothes. And so I started doing it on my Genuinely Being Instagram, and I've noticed that I kind of really like it. That's what I had been doing for a few weeks, just kind of playing, just having a moment to play with my inner child and do something creative that I found fun, not that I felt like forced or had to do. So it is time for us to make our way down to Florida, because that's where we're spending winter. We're going to be spending part of the time with Kyle's family, and then part of the time in a really popular campground, so that way our kids can kind of have like a neighborhood with all their friends. So the trek down was so much more difficult than I anticipated it being. If you remember, I went in, when was that? May. I went in May to Denver, went by myself, because I wanted to get better at riding in the car with my family, which what I need everybody to kind of understand is that coming down to Florida, Florida is my trauma land. Florida is where the bulk of all of my trauma came from. And so coming here is really difficult. My body is in fight or flight every moment that I'm here. And it takes more to manage. You know, it's not that I can't do it. It's just that it takes more of my energy and my reserves all day, every day. Because when we go to step into a car around here and drive somewhere, I'm petrified. Because tragedy became a reality for me here. And so it just takes extra managing to be able to be okay and try and stay mentally healthy in Florida. And, you know, it's one of those things where last winter we decided we were going to spend the time away from Florida. We'll do a 1 year we're in Florida, 1 year we're out west for the holidays. And it was lovely. It was so amazing for my body to just rest, to just be, to not have to be in fight or flight, you know, for 3-4 months at a time. That being said, I knew that the kids really want to come back to see grandparents and friends. And truth be told, I do too. It's just hard to manage when I'm down here because it's constant fight, flight, or freeze. So I've been, since on the ride down, the anxiety increases, right? Because I'm getting closer and closer to the place where I got my trauma. And I'm trying to be okay riding in the bus. And the bus is hard for me to ride in. So when we do get back out west, I am going to go see that doctor again and do more treatments on riding in the bus as a family. Because the car is doing pretty good, even though we are in Florida and it's hard. The car, I'm doing all right being able to travel in. So on the ride down, we have such a great time. You know, we make a lot of stops, we see our friends. And if you want to see more in depth of our life behind the scenes, my partner Kyle does a YouTube channel called Bussin' Bethunes. I'll leave a link to that in the description. You can kind of see his point of view of our bus life, and you can see all the places that we went to. First saw Deborah McDermott. So excited to see Deborah, and I got to take a picture with Bessie the cow. Then we stopped by the National Air Force Museum with our friends Travis and Yanai. This whole trip was really super cool because we got to see a lot of awesome people. We stopped in Mammoth Cave and we got to see the largest cave system in the world. And then we went to Cantha Bay and I got to go see all the girls and try on so many amazing fits and clothes, and it was just fabulous. And then Kyle and we got to go to a honky tonk while we were in Nashville. Got to see Mindy Miller. Then we stopped by our friend David and Reagan's near northern Georgia. And then we just kind of made our descent here to Florida. Now we're here working on the bus and doing some things, wrapping that up in the month of December. And so there's a lot going on. And I try to manage myself without prescription medicine. There's no shade to prescription medicine. If you are someone that has to use it, you are making the choice that's best for you. And so for me, prescription medicine got to a point where it was giving me suicidal thoughts. And so I couldn't take it anymore. It didn't make sense for my body to continue taking it. However, if it's something that makes sense for your body to continue taking, don't feel shame in that. We all have things as tools that we need. And that's just a tool that is not in my toolbox anymore. And it's okay that if it's in yours. Oh, I'm loving that tea. Now I'm just going to put my highlighter on my cheekbones up here. So getting down here was very anxiety ridden. I was having a panic attack every day, and like my panic looks much different now. It's silent. It's not loud outburst. It's just me going inward, trying to find my balance and my center. So it's very much evolved over the years, and it's become all my stuff is cracked. I know, I hate when that happens. Do you have your makeup do that? If you have any tips on how to make it go back together, I would love for those tips, please. Because I've been trying to really revamp my makeup and buy more healthy items. So I'm kind of weeding things out of my life that are unhealthy and bringing in things that are healthier. So I love this highlighter. It just all broke up in the thing. Anywho, back to what we were talking about. You know, now that we're down here, we're settled, and I'm having a lot of panic. And the last time we were down here, I pushed myself way too hard. And so this time I'm learning, like, it's cyclical, it's a season. I am learning that I don't need to push myself past my abilities. If I know that I can only do so much, if I'm listening to my body and my body saying, hey, we don't need to go there today. Hey, let's just rest in the bus. Let's take a breather. I'm going to listen, because over the years, everything that I've gone through has helped me grow to where I am now. And I'm taking lessons from the past, things that have happened, and when they show up again, I know better, so I'm choosing better. And honestly, even as panicky as it's been, I've been managing pretty well. Oh, I got stuff in my tea. Ah, crap. You know, my soul searching has really been taking a moment and feeling through what lights me up, what things I want to create, like what gets me going in the morning. And I love clothes, and I love teaching people how to manage their emotions in the simplest form, you know, just sharing my life in order to do that. And so I'm going to follow that. I am going to follow wherever that is taking me, this nudge of mine that I'm listening to that's like, you know what? You love clothes. You love just sitting and being with people. You love just getting to share space and stories and, you know, grow down the road together. And so everything that I'm doing and it's going to be coming out soon is a culmination of that. It's a culmination of my years of all the ish that I've been through, because we've all been through ish, right? We've all had and seen so many struggles throughout our life. Mine is not greater than yours, and yours is not greater than mine. They all suck when we're in them. And so I feel like if we have each other to grow down the road together, life becomes much more enjoyable when we have others that just make us feel seen, valid, and heard. So I want you to know, you matter here. You are enough here. You are loved here. This energy that we share in, we all share in it together. And it's a safe space. So in saying all of that, I'm super excited where everything is headed. You know, Kyle's channel, my partner, he's been doing so well putting out his videos. I'm really proud of him. And I'm also so proud of you for not giving up, for getting up this morning despite the struggles you have to face in your day. You are here. You are alive. You are breathing. And I am just so proud of you for making that happen. You are such a beautiful soul. And I am beyond grateful that you are here growing down the road with me. So now this is my face I got going on. I'm going to put my bangs back down, fix my hair a little bit. But this is my nice, light, easy breezy face. Maybe in a video soon I'll go over kind of all my makeup that I use and the ones that I've kind of switched out for more healthy options. We'll do that soon. But right now, it's time for me to show you my outfit of the day. And this is my completed look. What do you think? I wanted to be comfy and cozy today. You know, I'm still getting back into the swing of doing, incorporating my work and my videos and launching these things. So I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the bus. And so I want to look cute, but also to be stylish. So I have on this thrifted tank top. I think I got it for like $1. And then I have on my inner piece wrap skirt. And on top of that, my topper is a solstice kimono. This is my ring stack for the day. When I'm in the bus, I just like it to be a little light. I've got on some Super 7 and my copper bracelet from Fort Vine. And then I've got on my selenite, my clear quartz, and a pendant that I thrifted, along with my beautiful daisy earrings that my friend Robin gave me. So what do you think? What do you think? What are your thoughts on the transformation, where my videos are going? If this is not your type of content, I totally understand and I fully get it. I respect it if this is your, you know what, I love you, Jen, but this just isn't my thing. It's okay. I'm going to love you either way. And as my channel grows, as I evolve, as we evolve together, things are going to change. Things are going to shift. They're not going to stay the same. But I hope one thing remains the same, is our love, respect, and gratitude for each other. Thank you for being here and for being you. I love you so much.